All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and I hope everybody out there is having a fantastic holiday weekend. Uh, Being that today is technically the second day of the holiday, you have Thanksgiving, you have Black Friday, and then you have the weekend. But yeah, welcome everybody. Avery's here. He just had to step away for a quick second, and I sent Todd an invite, and we'll see if he's able to join. But in the meantime, we're just going to chill and talk for a little bit. I don't have a lot to talk about this week because, I've been pretty busy, but, you know, I figured I'd sit down, send out the invite, and talk to the buds. But I had one customer come into the store on Wednesday, and then I had one customer today. so So setting up before and after Thanksgiving was kind of a bust. Hey, Eagle, how's it going? But tomorrow, being Saturday, it should be much better. So I brought a whole bunch of new comics, a whole bunch of new crap into the store, found a whole bin full of Christmas stuff that I forgot I had, and pulled that all out. And today was a good day for cleaning. I When Mike was moving to his new place, I found a plastic bin that had some tools in it. And one of the things that was in that plastic bin were the two hanging, they're like circular things for a drawer for my drawing table. Something that I lost, and the drawer never worked properly because those two hanging things weren't there. I found them, and in order to install them into the drawer, I had to take the top part of the drawing table apart, and it was loaded with crap and dusty as heck. So I had to clear everything off, had to wipe it all down, had to organize all this stuff. So I spent some time in the store today cleaning and organizing. And it's all underneath my drawing table, so nobody that comes and visits the store is going to even see it or know that I did it. But that's okay. My sister will be happy when she comes and covers the store for me. She'll see that I organized that area a little bit. And one of the funny things I was going to tell Avery about this is that the part of the drawing table that I cleared everything out and cleaned up had a whole bunch of preliminary sketches for pinups and stuff that I was working on Hero.
Mm-hmm.
And finding all that stuff has kind of inspired me a little bit. So I'm hoping it leads to, getting back to work and drawing again.
The furry fetish has been relit.
The fire under my ass has started. Yes. We'll see if we can translate it into good stuff. But oh, hey,
Yeah.
Ahmed, how's it going? Ahmed says,
Hey,
"Hey, Andrew, I'm doing good. Very good, very good."
what's up, Ahmed? What's up, Eagle?
Ahmed's one of my regulars at the store.
Yeah,
We always have good conversations and have fun.
I've met Ahmed.
Yeah, yeah. But my wife and I were supposed to go see a movie tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to go see Ghostbusters,
Mm-hmm.
and we said let's go grab some dinner first. And while we were sitting down eating dinner, we were flipping through the seating charts at the theater we were going
Mm-hmm.
to pick our seats and so forth. And all the seats were sold out except for like the front two rows. And we were like, nah, we're not going to do that. So we're going to try to go tomorrow night. Maybe buy
Wow.
our tickets a little bit earlier because we're
Yeah.
not sitting in the front two rows. We're not a
Yeah.
bunch of teenage kids anymore.
We went to
So,
Valdosta today because go look for some things,
yeah.
and I was going to go by Best Buy, maybe pick up a computer monitor
Mm-hmm.
and a new TV for my studio because I ordered a new computer that's being built, and well, I wanted a new monitor for it because I
Yeah.
also ordered the 24-inch Huon tablet.
Very nice.
And you had to wait in line to get in the store because they would only let so many people in at a time.
Really?
So I just turned around, walked back, and now I'm just going to order everything on Amazon. That way, I order a TV, a monitor, and the desk and stuff I need. What I save on shipping will cover the cost of Amazon Prime for the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've already, I'm going through Amazon, looking for what I want. And,
Well, we've had Amazon Prime for a couple of years now, but we mainly do it for the TV shows and the movie
uh,
watching.
yeah,
The free shipping's fine. We don't order that much that often, but it's
I,
you know?
Well, to me, their streaming service is so limited in what they have that I look at it as a bonus to save on shipping.
Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Because where I live now, here in this part of South Georgia, it's a 30-minute to an hour drive to get anywhere to shop for certain types of things, and you're still limited because the closest towns around are still relatively small.
Right.
So I'm
right.
going to have to do a lot more ordering, and might as well, you know, just order from Amazon, save the shipping, and I get streaming as a bonus.
What's the next biggest city to you? It's not Atlanta, is it?
No, Jacksonville is the
Okay.
Jacksonville or Savannah is.
Okay.
Atlanta's still further away than Jacksonville.
Okay. That's what I thought. So,
Yeah. So, all everything's pretty small around here. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that, and instead of driving for half an hour to go look at something, I'm just going to go to Amazon and order it.
Oh, wow. Very good.
And, I've worked in shipping before. I know about how much it would actually cost to ship a TV, to ship a computer, or to ship something. And it's just like, well, pay $120 for $120, something like that for Amazon. And all the shipping, all the stuff I'm, can't just go buy anymore is covered. And the bonus is, I get some streaming.
Well, very good, very good. Well, hey, look, I'm going to show the comic price guide watch list now, mainly because there's one thing on there that just shocked the crap out of me.
Mm-hmm.
But let me share it with you. Share screen, Chrome tab. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. All right. So this is the comic price guide watch list. These are items that have recently risen in value.
Mm-hmm.
We already went through these over here. Peacemaker #1.
Yeah.
We already did those. So let's go through these most recent
That's shocking that X-Men Adventures #1, because that's the one from the animated series.
From the animated series, yes. It is the first appearance of Morph.
Oh, yeah.
Series adapted the animated TV show of the same name, and a 9.4 ungraded is a $30 book.
Yeah, because that was clearly just a throwaway comic. Although, what is that Steve Lytle cover? It is.
But this was a comic that you found in the 50-cent bins all the time.
Yeah, and so, everybody knew Morph was a throwaway character because he wasn't in the comic. He was created for the show for the purpose of killing him.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he was a throwaway character.
But I guess maybe he's going to be doing something soon. Who knows? Huh. But next up is Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality #3 from 2020. It is the first appearance of the Spider Supreme, and it's currently a $20 book.
Ridiculous.
I kind of like that design, that with the black costume and the Doctor Strange motif. But the only time you see this beyond this comic is in the What If series.
Uh-huh.
And all Spider-Man did was put on the cape.
Uh-huh.
He didn't have any powers of Doctor Strange. He just was wearing the cape. And he looked cool. But well.
I can understand enjoying that in a story. I really can. Because it was cool to see, in the movie when you saw Spider-Man with Cap shield. That scene was cool. I just don't understand it being a $20 book.
Yeah, well, this is the one that's going to shock you. Okay. This is the Superman Son of Kal-El #1, 4th printing.
Uh-huh.
It says this is the Kiss cover variant. Some are calling this the third. Oh, thank you, dear. My wife just brought me some hot chocolate.
Oh.
Some call this the 3rd print, but the UPC confirms 4th print. It's a $125 book. For this particular, I don't know. For this particular cover.
I guess the Game Mafia has money and can afford it.
I guess so. Or maybe there's such a high demand for this book that people just absolutely have to have it and are willing to pay a ridiculously high price. Hey,
more power to you.
If I can get a copy in this, there you go. All right, next up is Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse #1. Animation variant cover, limited 1 in 10. This is a $90 book, really. Eagle says, "Who determines these prices?" Well,
The same people that are turning the frogs gay.
probably. I guess this was a. When did this come out? Because I don't even remember seeing this.
I have no. No, I'm so unplugged from anything the mainstream does. I
know.
No clue.
Oh, it was a one shot from 2019. This is probably around the time of the movie.
Okay.
So it was probably a promotional thing for the movie. I don't remember seeing this anywhere. But this is the one that kind of got me as well. I had a guy come in to the store and he picked up, I had a copy of Next Wave Agents of Hate #1, and he bought it from me, and it was $1 book, $2 book. And he told me that Agents of Hate Next Wave had gotten optioned. And I hadn't heard anything about this yet. And I'm like, really? He said, yeah. So this is going to go up. I said, okay, cool, great. And then I looked, found out I had another copy. I had 2 copies in my inventory. So I'm going to have to go grab it and put it aside because a 9.4 copy right now is guiding at $85. Did I mention I just sold a copy for like $1?
Oh my God, that guy ripped you off.
Well, hey, he had more knowledge than I did. So
true.
But to be honest with you, when I got home that day after talking to him, I looked it up and the prices were regular, cover price. So this is only recently jumped up. So,
but it looks like trash. I don't.
No. It's a Stuart Immonen on art, who I love his stuff.
It still looks like
it's a very stylized. I mean, it's got Machine Man, Bloodstone, whatever her name is, the girl Bloodstone Demon Hunter or Monster Hunter. It's got Monica Rambeau, who is the Captain Marvel character. It's got Boom Boom.
That doesn't look like Boom Boom.
It is. It's Boom Boom. I mean, she looks great in the series. And then I forgot what this guy's name was. He's the general or somebody. He was like super strong or something. But it was Warren Ellis wrote the story and Stuart Immonen did the art. And I think there were 12 issues in the series. And it was a lot of fun, to be honest with you. And Stuart Immonen's art is just fantastic. I think I've said his name 3 different ways during this stream, but that's
Stuart
okay.
Imodium.
Yeah, something exactly like that. But I'm gonna have to go and
he's
grab
a good
my
artist.
copy. I'm gonna have to go grab my copy and put it aside because
like nothing about that is like screams this is a comic to watch.
Yeah. Oh hey, looky there! Look who's in the chat. What's up, Mr. Bear? How's it going? He's at work, slow as a mother. Yeah. Well, everybody's full on turkey, I guess.
Yeah. Full of turkey and stuffing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, awesome. I mean, of these 5 comics that have been added to the list, 2 of them I know I probably either have or have had. That X-Men Adventures #1, I know I've had that somewhere. The other 3, completely not on my radar. But Agents of Hate #1, I definitely have a copy of that, so I'll have to grab it and put it aside.
None of these books are on my radar except like if I found it in a 50-cent bin or something, or found it real cheap, I would pick up that Mobius comic because that Gil Kane cover's pretty dope.
Yep. Well, actually, that's the one that has the Jackson Geis, or it has the Paul. Oh my criminy! I'm already forgetting because we talked about it. Paul Galassi. It was Paul Galassi's first interior art. Yeah. Just the thought of that was
I would pick that up. I like Paul Galassi.
Oh yeah. So for those of you out there that are looking for hot books that are happening, these are them. So yeah, that was it. That's it. There was nothing really exciting, nothing to get all crazy about. But
is Eagle asks, is Miles Morales showing up in the new Spider-Man or something? I'm like, I don't know, man.
It would be cool if he did, but they're still, they're going back and forth on whether or not Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are going to be in it. And if they're going to be in it, are they going to be in it for any length of time or whatever? So
yeah, three Peters.
Yeah. Three Peters. Leave it to you to always go nasty. Nasty, nasty.
All I did was say three Peters. It's got three Peters.
Yep. Yep.
That's not nasty. Where'd your mind go, you deviant?
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, you know it is.
Oh, you filthy furry.
Oh, so I'm going back to Kodiak's first thing. He says, "Holy Fitbit, what's up, you guys?"
Holy Fitbit.
Holy Fitbit. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Kodiak, I hope you're doing wonderful. We miss you, brother. And don't be gone too long. I know he's working Friday night. We talked on the phone a few weeks ago, and he was telling me how he'd love to join us because I'm such an entertaining personality in his life.
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure that was verbatim what he said to me.
Yeah.
And but that he had to work, and that kept him from being able to join the streams. And my only thought was, fucking quit the job, man. I mean, the streams were important, right? I did not tell him that. I told him, you do what you got to do. You make that money, you know? Oh. So, did you do any Black Friday shopping?
No. I didn't. No.
Well, I went to
I told you before the show started. The one place I went to go to get in, it
turned you off completely, and
it's like I'm not going. Yeah. I went to a couple of gun stores. One was closed because I'm looking for a specific AK. Now that I got my Georgia license, I'm looking for a very specific pistol AK variant. Gotcha. One store was closed, and another store was like a FUD gun store. Like they had a few ARs, but mostly it's like hunting stuff for sportsmen for FUDs.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, I'm out of here.
I know this is right on the top of your list of things to do and watch on TV.
Yeah.
But have you checked out the new Hawkeye show?
No, I have no clue. No.
Okay.
I don't have anything set up. Like even though I have internet, I still haven't set up my Xbox or anything where I can even watch TV. I just pay no attention.
Okay. Well, the first 2 episodes have premiered on Disney Plus, and my wife and I watched them this evening, and I look forward to seeing what comes next.
Mm-hmm.
But there was one part of the second episode where Hawkeye Clint is trying to find something. I'm going to try not to spoil it, but I'm going to try really hard. But he has to go to a LARPer group, and they actually have a sticker, and it says NYC LARPers.
Wow. And
I was trying to explain to my wife what a LARPer was, and all I kept thinking was Antifa.
No, it means live action role play.
Live action role play. Yes, I know. They eventually said that, and I went, see, I knew it had a real meaning. But yeah, those are some ridiculous ass people. But I'm glad they have fun. They have a lot of fun.
You ought to watch some stuff on AK matches. AK people LARP, dude. Oh my god.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. They dress up. It's fun.
Nah, that's a young man's game, I think. Ahmed, I think, could do LARPing. He would enjoy that. I think he'd have a lot of fun doing that. But me, nah, I'm a little too old for that stuff.
Oh, I would definitely do like flat range LARPing.
Oh my gosh, I have such a horrible story to tell you. It's actually not a horrible story, but I told it to my wife and she kind of rolled her eyes. But since you're here, I'll tell it to you.
Oh,
they say one of the things that jogs our memories is smell. You smell something and it jogs memories of stuff. Well, I recently try to put this as I was in the bathroom, okay?
Yeah.
And I released some air.
Yes.
Okay? That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
And the smell reminded me of my grandmother's bathroom back when I was a kid.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Back when I was a kid, I had to go. I visited my grandmother. I didn't have to, but I visited my grandmother and my grandfather, and their bathroom always had that. You know how you go into an old person's
I know,
closet
I
and
know
you
what you
smell
mean.
mothballs,
Yeah.
and it reminds you of that? Well, there was this smell in the bathroom, and
Jesus Christ.
my fart smelled just like that, and it took me right back to my childhood, right back to visiting my grandmother. And I told my wife, I have reached grandma fart levels.
Jesus
Isn't that
Christ.
crazy? And
I
I haven't been
I
able to do it again. And it was just one time, and I don't and I kept asking my wife, what did we eat the night before? What was it? Because I
I
produced
don't ever
odor that reminded me so much of my grandmother's house.
I don't ever want to hear you complain about any fucked up thing I ever say again on this show. Cause dude, holy shit.
I have reached grandma fart level. It's really weird, but it happened.
I got nothing.
Got nothing. I'm leaving you
I
speechless with
just
my
don't
story.
I don't know how to reply to that. I don't know what to say. May God have mercy on your soul.
I I really want to know what it was I ate that made that combination of odors that just brought me right back to my childhood.
Well, right now I kind of want to eat a bullet after listening to it.
Please don't. Please don't.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's such a weird, it was a weird sensation. It was a weird, oh my gosh, this reminds me so much of visiting my grandmother's house. And
Grandma?
that's it's exactly, actually, no,
It's
it
like your
was
grand.
no, it was silent and deadly. It was silent and deadly. It was not anything overboard
So your ass
or
is haunted.
oh my god, that could be a story right there.
Holy shit. Oh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm
Good night,
hey,
everybody.
once in a blue moon I could leave you speechless.
And this
I
is
know I'm doing a good job.
the chat is speechless. Like it hasn't moved. Everybody left.
Well, that's all right. That's all right.
Grandma's haunted farts eking out of your ass. And you felt compelled to tell the world.
Oh, I still have some other stories. I There was another story that I told Todd I was going to tell, and I never did it. And I told it to my wife later, and she said, "Please, please don't share that story." And I said, "Why? It's a funny story." She goes, "No, it makes you sound like an idiot." And I said, "Well, they already know that, so you know." Ahmed says, "I'll see you tomorrow in the store."
Are you sure you want to go visit? I mean,
Ahmed, if you walk through the
remember his
door, if he walks through the door and goes,
bring
"Grandma,"
bring some holy water because his ass is haunted by his dead grandmother.
oh, that's so sad.
Jesus.
I know that's so sad. But yeah, I told her the story that I was going to share with Todd, and she's like, she was begging me, please don't share that story. And what's so funny is it was a story of but when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
and we later went to my parents' house, and I sat down, we were talking, and I said, Mom, do you remember the time that this happened? And she was like, yeah, I remember. And I started telling her the story, and she was able to help me fill in some details that I'd completely forgotten. So it's a more rounded story filled with facts and truths. And I asked her about the particular event that happened that inspired why I wanted to tell the story. And she was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. If I knew about it, I blocked it out of my memory. I don't remember any of that. And I was like, damn, I emotionally, mentally broke my mother at some point as a child. So
Does it involve poop?
it involves poop. It absolutely does.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, it does. It does. But I'm not going to share that story now.
I mean, sure, this show ends up in the toilet sometimes. A lot of the time, most of the time. But
We've
this
already
is
been there once. I mean, come
oh,
on. See, if Todd was here, I'd share the story. You know, a bigger audience. You know?
Todd, lucky bastard.
Yeah, well, I texted him. I haven't heard back from him. It's also after Thanksgiving, so he's probably doing family stuff. So, To be honest with you, he's probably out doing family stuff.
That's a smart man.
Yep. Well, tonight it was just me and the wife, and we went out to dinner, and we did a little bit of shopping, and I made her happy, and yeah, then we came home and watched some TV, which made her happy, and now I'm live streaming with you. So.
Making me miserable.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We watched the new Will Smith movie King Richard, which is about Venus and Serena's dad.
Yeah.
And the movie was good, and it was a good movie, but I absolutely do not like that man at all. Not Will Smith, but Richard Williams, the guy that played the person that the Will Smith's character is based on.
Okay.
Did not like him at all.
Very unlikable person.
Not a likable character, no. But I mean, in the end, he wanted perfection and greatness out of his children, and he had a plan and he followed it, and a lot of that happened, but
he scarred them for life.
I don't think he scarred them for life. He raised them well. We'll put it that way. But he was not a very likable person. But Will Smith's a great actor, and I there's not a lot of movies that Will Smith is in that I didn't like. Hell, I even liked Wild Wild West.
Jesus.
I know. I enjoyed it because I used to like the TV show. And the movie was a lot of fun, like the TV show, even though it had a ridiculous villain and really stupid stuff.
Yeah, it was nothing like the James Garner show.
It was nothing like the show, no, but it was still entertaining. And I, for the longest time, thought that actor's name was Calvin Kline. And that's not his name. His name is Kevin Kline. Yes. But every time I say his name, I always would call him Calvin Kline. I always thought Kevin it was Kline, funny. Yes. I always thought it was funny that he was
I believe he's married to Phoebe Cates.
Really?
I believe that's him that's married to her.
He's a little old for her, I think. But
Phoebe Cates is a lot older. She's not 18 years old coming out of the pool in Fast Times anymore.
Yeah, but doesn't she still look like that?
Not really.
Really?
Look it up. I believe they're married.
All right. Hold on.
Kevin Kline and Phoebe Cates. I believe that's who she's married to.
All right, well, we'll check.
Oh, but Phoebe Cates coming out of the water there. Ooh, Fast Times.
Let me see. Kevin Kline. Oh wow, this is so funny. When I typed in Kevin Kline in IMDb, guess what movie it showed? Guess what's the only movie it showed next to his name?
I don't know.
Wild Wild West.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Why would I lie to you? All right, let's see here. Full bio. Birth name, height, weight. Yeah. Whatever. Spouse. Phoebe Cates. Wow.
Bam.
Been married since 1989. I almost said 1889. 1989. So 21, 30, 32 years? Really? That is crazy. Okay, she's not 18 anymore.
No.
But, yeah. How old is she? Born 63, so she's 10 years older than me. Oh, my God, she's 57?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
I had no idea. Been married to Kevin Kline for 33 years. Wow, that's just, I had no idea.
Yep, Chuck White. Yep. Chuck also went to school with her.
Really?
Yeah. With Kline.
Okay. Last thing she did on IMDb was 2015. She did the voice of a character in Lego Dimensions video game. And she hasn't done anything 14 years prior to that. Wow.
Yeah, she focused on their family.
That's awesome. She was great in Gremlins Was she in
Yeah.
Gremlins too? She
I don't.
was. She was. Yep. Oh, that's who. In the the Legos Dimension video game, she voiced her character from Gremlins.
Mm.
That's awesome. Yeah, she has barely been in anything, but wow, very cool. Drop Dead Fred. I don't think I ever saw that.
That was a very. Okay, you've never seen that movie? I actually have seen that movie.
I've never seen that one.
It's this girl that had she has an imaginary friend when she's little. The imaginary friend comes back when she's an adult.
Oh, okay. Now, Kevin Kline has been in a whole crapload of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Last Vegas was the one movie that reminded me of you, me, Todd, and Romel. I don't know if you ever saw it, but it's four guys that meet up again. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't think. Everybody kept telling me how funny it was. I watched it. And I didn't think it was that funny. I was like, it's okay.
Well, I thought it was funny in the fact that it reminded me of the four of us. You know, you had the married guy who was Kevin Kline, married with kids. You had the rich guy who was marrying the younger lady. That was Todd. You had the recluse guy. You know, that was you, and then you had the black guy. Oh, shame on me, but it's true. Oh well. All right. Well, wow, we learned something this evening. Kevin Kline is married to Phoebe Cates.
I already knew that.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know that. And he was born in 47, so that makes him 53, 63, 74. Wow, he's married to a 57-year-old. They've been married for 33 years. I'm doing the math in my head, and he married very, very young. Married her very, very young, I should say.
He married a much younger woman.
Yes, yes.
Good for him.
Hey, and they're still together. How often in Hollywood do you see a couple that's been together for 30 plus years, you know?
Very, very rare.
Very, very rare. But that's awesome.
And you notice none of them get wrapped up in any crazy weird stuff of like banging the nanny or.
I don't think I've ever heard of Kevin Kline in any story outside of his movies.
He hasn't been caught with like a transsexual prostitute.
No.
A dead body. None of that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they act like normal people when they're not, you know, in that bullshit.
Honestly, he probably said, I got Phoebe Cates. I'm done. That's it. I won. I won the lottery.
Yeah. He's like, I win. I'm going home.
That's right. That's right. Taking my ball and going home.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I did like him in Wild Wild West, so, I mean, come on.
I've seen him in movies and like, he's a good actor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he's still acting. He's still got a lot of stuff going on. He was in Bob's Burgers. Really? That's funny.
Apparently.
Yeah. He has a very long list, so very cool. Very cool. All right, well, we learned something. We were devastated by memories of my grandparents, and we got to see some interesting stuff in comics. So, hey, I've done my job for the night.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, how much you want to bet? I'm going to say we're going to wrap it up, and Todd will chime in.
He'll pop in finally. Yeah.
And he's probably the one person out there watching right now. Oh, wait. Oh, we got a new person here. Chuck White says he's married to Cates. Yep, that's what we confirmed. He also went to my alma mater. Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, speaking of which, I saw something about DA on the DA alumni Facebook page. I don't know if it's anything worth. Yeah, probably not.
I don't know. I left the group a long time ago.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Well, people would add me, then I would leave. People would re-add me, then I would leave. Then eventually they stopped adding me.
Well, that was nice. I think it's the class of 2012 is planning their 10-year reunion.
Well, that's way after us.
I know it is. It's way, way after us, but oh well. All right. Well, we're going to wrap up this evening. I appreciate everybody who came in. Eagle, Ahmed, Kodiak, Chuck. Thank you guys so much for checking in, saying hi. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I hope you have a good time and safe. Be safe out there shopping if you're going outside to shop. Most people probably just going to stay home and order stuff online, right, Avery?
I am.
Yeah. Well, my wife and I, we made a list. We were making a list tonight on who's getting what, and besides all the kids getting money for Christmas, the
Mhm.
only ones that we're going to actually buy stuff for are like
Mhm.
my parents, her mother, and her, and those we can all take care of ordering online.
Okay.
Amazon and Best Buy are king. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well, everybody, have a wonderful weekend. We'll catch y'all next weekend and stay safe and be good. And Amit, if you're still out there, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye.